Hey guys, today is day 7 of Millionaire MBA. So today's topic is called confidence and self-doubt. And the topics about confidence and self-doubt is that entrepreneurs cannot be 100% certain that they will succeed. They just believe they will. How to build self-confidence and how to overcome self-doubt. So these are the notes I wrote down, and the first one is called invest time and energy in your idea and self-confidence grows. So self-confidence grows when you invest time and energy in your idea. So, I guess so, because you're getting closer and closer. Well, actually, for me, just getting closer and closer, finally realizing that you're almost to the point where you can open. That gives you confidence, because you're like right there, because once you know you're open, then you can just improve it, and you put all your hard work and effort into it, and you know that this is the best possible way you could do it as of now, and you just have faith and you have self-belief in yourself, and it just grows the confidence because of the experience. I don't know. The next note is, I know there's a gap in the market. For me, I know there's a gap in the market. I researched it, and even the psychic said that this would be a really, really big name for your business. You have a real big name, and so there is a market with what I'm doing. And I made my store name like big. I wanted to think big, so I gave it a big name, and I gave it South American Decor. So you can use like the whole South America, and you can use all of its authentic, handmade, decorative items they have over there. And I'm sure they have high quality everywhere in South America that you don't ever see it in the US anymore, if these handmade items and stuff. So it makes it really unique, and it's from a different place, a different culture, and different artists that are really skilled and successful in what they're doing. So I know there's a gap in there and people buy it. I've seen my biggest competitor, I know they had vases of a similar sort of style and structure, and one of their particular vase sold out, and the other vase there's only a couple left, and I'm sure they're going to sell out pretty soon. So yeah, it's there. I mean, I can start off with this and go with another item, and there's a gap, man. There's a gap. So I know there's a gap. So okay, the next one is, you don't know how it's going to happen. You just believe in your ability to make it happen. For me, you don't really have to know how to do it. You don't really know how. I mean, you don't know how it's gonna all turn out, and all that stuff. So You just gotta trust in, you gotta have that faith and trust in a higher power that is there for you, that there is a particular experience where you can experience that, and there's infinite possibilities, and you know, you just gotta have that self-belief, and belief is the key to anything, and because like whatever you put out is what you get back, and you know, it's all about belief. The next thing is long term is to get more new customers. So this wasn't really like part of the audio, it's just like something he said when he was talking about confidence and self-doubt. Like he said that in there, and I was like, oh, that's like marketing stuff. So I just jotted that down, and it really makes sense, because if you're just getting the same customers, you're not really growing. What you want to do in the long term is to gain more new customers, and once you gain more new customers, then you're expanding people. You're getting a better you know, network of recognition, and you know, it's just spreading, you know, and once it expands, you're just growing and growing and growing, and you become a big name. I mean, simple as that. Let's see, what's the worst possible thing that could happen, and what am I going to do about that? This is from one of the people who were interviewed in the audio. She was like, the key for her was to ask that question, what's the worst possible thing that could happen to me? And then she was like, well, and she was like, you know, it happened, you know. Well, this was what could I have done to, you know, to do about it, you know. And she thought it through, and she was like, oh, I would just hire another person, or get expert help, or do that, and everything got solved, you know, just through her thinking it out from the end point to and going back, and pretty much all her problems were solved. So that's really interesting. For me, I really don't ask that question. So I'm gonna ask that question right now. What would be the worst possible thing that could happen? Let's see. The worst possible thing that could happen is that I'll run out of money. That's the first thing. But I always could get a job. So, and the only thing I pay is like cell phone and the website. So that's only $100 a month, really. So like, I don't know. I guess it'll be, I don't know, just failure of a business. It wouldn't affect me that much. I mean, sure, I would be in a little bit of debt, but I would just cancel everything and just start back over. But it wouldn't really affect me, because you know, it's just that. But I just know that I would like prevail and stuff. So it's not very hard for me. Let's see, what am I going to do about that if I did that? What could I do about that? What I could have done is save and sacrifice, like with everything. Save the money and sacrifice, and invest. Actually, it would probably be all about me, and like me just being super obsessed with selling these items and getting control over the supplier and making sure he got everything correct. I mean, absolutely everything correct. And like, well, that would probably be it, because it'd just be all about me, because I have all the problems, I have all the ideas, and you know, it would probably be all about me and thinking positively and stuff, and not letting outer influences, you know, just influence you. So, and just going with what's in your mind, and not caring what other people think, because who cares what they think? All that matters is what you think. And you know, that's how it is if you want to be a non-drifter. So let's see, the next thing is you set a goal and go after it, and then you set a new one. So so you set a goal. That's the first thing. My goal would be to make a lot of money, to be financially successful, to be, you know, be my own boss, to prove to myself that I can be my own boss and have my own business, and that I can rely on myself and not for anybody else. So but in monetary value, probably be 100 grand. That would be in a year. That would be like optimum. But my ultimate goal would be to have like 10 million in a year. So but if I set like a smaller goal, that's really worth it. And then after that, you have to go after it. You just gotta, you know, have that purpose, you know, just go after it. And yeah, just go after it. And then after that, set a new one, set a new goal. So really neat. I have not achieved the goal yet, so I just keep going after it, and just keep going after it, and keep going after it until you get it. Never give up. The next one is achievable steps, and then you gain confidence. So you have to have achievable steps, and you gotta break things down, you know. Everything has to be achievable, and nothing can have like a doubt in your mind that, oh, this could not happen, this is a little too big for me, for my belief system. So you just gotta have achievable steps that you know you can do, and that's possible. So, and then you gain confidence because you completed them steps, and you're getting closer to your goal. For me, achievable steps would be like I have a list of all these steps I have, and that's like the original plan. So once you get all of them checked, then I gain more confidence because I'm getting everything checked, and like the list of where I have, they are achievable, and you just gotta break them down and solve the problem, and you know, face the challenge. All of it is this challenge. let's see, the next thing is knowledge and experience creates confidence. So, yeah, knowledge over time gives you wisdom. It becomes wisdom. Well, knowledge in general, if you have the know-how, that's knowledge, and you know how to do it. And the experience, actually, experience is the know-how, and knowledge is, you gotta know that. I mean, that's what you're doing. You gotta know everything about that, because that's what you're selling. So yeah, that does create confidence. And for me, do I have knowledge? Yeah, I have basic knowledge, and experience. That's something I don't have. And just doing it and starting up, I would gain more knowledge. I mean, just getting the supplies from the supplier, that gave me some experience, and I have confidence that the next time I do, like make a new order of the supplier, that I get what I want next time and make sure I get it, and I'll leave no doubt that what I get is the exact thing I ordered. So and that's how it is. So yeah, the exercise in the workbook was about 50 things. There are like 50 basic vocabulary words that makes you speak like an entrepreneur. But since this workbook is based in England, and some of these terms don't even make sense to me, but I get a basic definition of each one of them. I have a basic definition for each. I'm thinking, because all these vocabulary words look very familiar, and I'm sure I know what they are. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was pretty much it for day 7. Day 7 was very, very interesting, because self-doubt is probably one of the biggest things that, it's not really the fear, but doubt that's the thing that just gets me. I don't know, like, even Spirit says doubt gets to me, and I miss opportunities because I doubt myself. So it was really, really, I really learned a lot about it, because like the entrepreneurs, they were speaking about doubt, and but they always had the advantage, the seed of advantage, and they knew that they had the belief in themselves that they could do it, and that was pretty much the basics for what they achieved, because they believed it. And the doubt was there, but their belief was stronger than their doubt. So that was pretty much what it was. So yeah, that was day 7, and confidence is key, man. So yeah.